Here's 5 toxic toys to avoid this holiday season. And one of them is one of the most popular kids' toys, and I haven't seen anybody talking about this. So number 1, you want to avoid anything made out of PVC, okay? I'm the anti-plastic lady, and all plastic is toxic because it leaches not just chemical additives, right? Some of which you might know about, but it also leaches the microplastics themselves. Microplastics are the physical pieces of plastic, and those are now linked to lots of different types of cancer and just lots of health issues because they're lodging themselves in different parts of our body. But the chemical additives that the microplastics carry in are also extremely harmful. So PVC is probably the worst type of plastic that you could have. Number 2, you want to avoid water beads. Now, I know a lot of people already know about this because of the choking hazard from water beads, but did you know that 2 big brands of water beads were actually recalled earlier this year because they had super toxic chemical contaminants within the water beads themselves? Number 3, you want to avoid anything that's made out of black plastic or recycled plastic. Black plastic a lot of the times is made out of recycled plastic, and sometimes even the manufacturers have no idea. And the problem with recycled plastic is that it never fully gets cleaned, and plastic has lots of polymer bonds with additives in it, and those polymer bonds become weaker the more it's used and recycled, right? So recycled plastic leaches way more chemical additives and has way more unintentional contaminants than regular plastic. They have done many different reviews looking at toys that were either black plastic or were known to be made out of recycled plastic, and they had lots of really harmful contaminants. Brominated flame retardants, which were banned in 2004 here in the United States, lead, mercury, chlorine. So in general, you want to avoid anything that's made out of black plastic, but also recycled plastic. Number 4, you want to avoid any of these mini foods. I bought quite a few of these sets as stocking stuffers last year, and when I opened the packaging, I was really shocked. It had actual resin in it. It was basically uncured plastic. That uncured plastic typically is only used by adults when they have like personal protective gear, right? Here it is in a children's toy. Sure, the company claims that it's like, oh, it's only a skin irritant, but that is literally not true. You can inhale those fumes and it can be really bad for you. And certainly children's bodies are smaller than ours. Therefore, they are far more sensitive than adult bodies, okay? Yeah, and so number 5, this one I've never seen anybody talking about, and I personally just came across it in a study. Kinetic sand. Okay. I was doing research on toxic crib mattresses, and I was reading into a study where they were measuring air quality inside daycares. Okay. And they were going from room to room after different activities to see which had the highest amount of VOCs. My jaw hit the floor when I got to this. If you can see right here, so they measured this daycare and found super high levels of VOCs after the children played with modeling sand. Okay. They mentioned specifically that what was off-gassed was styrene. Styrene is toxic. Styrene is like a known carcinogen. Sometimes those things are made in the moment, right? When 2 things interact with one another. So I don't know exactly what was going on, but I would just say kinetic sand is annoying anyway. Right? I don't know if kinetic sand is toxic. What I do know is that there was definitely some toxic shit in the air in this study. Maybe avoid kinetic sand this like Christmas season because like we just don't know what's in it, and it's better just to avoid.